Flip or keep? That is the first question you need to ask yourself. You walk into a flea market, an estate sale, my pawn shop, and you see something old. It catches your eye. Your first thought might be about how much money it's worth. That is the flipper in you talking. You want to buy it low and sell it high. It is a business decision. You are thinking about profit, about turning that old thing into cold, hard cash. It is a great way to make a living. But it is not the only way to look at an old item. You have to know your goal from the start. Then there is the other side of the coin. Maybe you see that same item and you do not think about money. You think about how it would look on your shelf at home. You think about the story behind it, who owned it, where it has been. That is the collector talking. You want to keep it. You want to enjoy it. The value is not in the dollars and cents. The value is in the joy it brings you. This is a personal decision, not a business one. To make money flipping antiques, you have to train your eye. You need to spot the signs of a profitable item quickly. The first and most important sign is market demand. You can love something all you want, but if nobody else is buying it, you are stuck with it. Look at what is popular right now. Mid-century modern furniture is a great example. People love the clean lines and simple wood. Vintage watches, especially well-known brands, are almost always in demand. You have to research what styles and items are currently trending online and in auction houses. Think like a buyer, not just a seller. Next, you need to become obsessed with maker's marks. I see it all the time in the shop. Someone brings in a piece of pottery or a silver spoon. To them, it is just an old object. But you flip it over and there is a tiny stamp on the back. That little mark can be the difference between a $10 item and a $1,000 one. Learn the marks for famous silversmiths like Tiffany & Co., Gorham. Memorize logos for pottery makers like Roseville, Weller. A maker's mark is like a signature. It proves who made it and can instantly add huge value. Condition is king when you are reselling. A buyer wants an item that looks good. They do not want to deal with a big restoration project. Look for items with minimal damage. No major chips, cracks or tears. Of course, a little wear can be okay. It is called patina and it shows the item's age. Always inspect an item carefully under good light. Run your fingers along the edges to feel for hidden chips. If it is in its original box, that is a huge bonus. Finally, think about logistics. Size and weight matter. A huge, heavy armoire is beautiful, but how will you get it home or ship it? Shipping costs could eat up all your profit. That is why small items are often the best for flipping. Easy to store, easy to pack, and cheap to ship. This makes your business simpler and your profits more predictable. Sometimes an item is just not meant to be sold. It is meant to be kept. The number one reason to keep something is sentimental value. Pocket watch that belonged to your grandfather. A set of dishes your mother used on holidays. These items have a story tied to your life. You cannot put a price on that. Selling it would be like selling a memory. You might regret it. When an object has a personal connection, its true value is what it means to you. That kind of value is not for sale. Another reason to keep an item. It's extremely fragile or unique. Hand-blown art glass, delicate. A rare book with a crumbling spine. Shipping that is a nightmare. It could break and you'd lose everything. If it has a one-of-a-kind story or is an incredibly rare find, you might be the best person to preserve it. A collector is a caretaker. You're protecting a piece of history. Sometimes the best move is to give it a safe home with you. Personal taste matters in collecting. Old maps, World War II memorabilia, vintage comic books. When an item fits your passion, it's a keeper. It doesn't matter if it's a hot seller. It matters that it completes a set or adds to your world. Collecting is the thrill of the hunt. The joy of looking at it every day is your profit. Think twice about items that need a lot of work. Good bones, but many problems. Chair with broken legs, painting with a tear. Clock that does not tick. Restoration is expensive and time-consuming. Bad repairs can lower value. If you're not an expert, you might do more harm than good. Unless you love the restoration process, leave heavily damaged items to someone else. Or keep it as your own project, not for a flip. So, before you do anything else, you have to ask yourself, am I in this for the money or for the love? If you're looking to make money, you need to know what is selling. The market is always changing, but right now, these 10 categories are on fire. First is mid-century furniture, pieces from the 1950s to the 1970s. Look for Herman Miller. Look for Knoll. Chairs, sideboards, coffee tables. Second, vintage watches are always a good bet. Omega, Rolex, military issued. People love the mechanics and the history on their wrist. Third, focus on small silver items. Big flatware sets can be tough. Think sugar tongs, souvenir spoons, small trays. Always check for sterling marks like 925. Fourth, decorative glass is hot. Murano pieces and interesting old bottles. Unique shapes and vibrant colours catch the eye. Fifth, old toys. Tin wind-ups, early Star Wars figures in the box, classic board games. Sixth, vintage posters and prints, travel, concert, advertisements. Look for good graphics and condition. Seventh, certain ceramics, signed pieces or factory marks like McCoy or Fiesta ware. Eighth, vintage costume jewellery, Chanel, Miriam Haskell, Weiss. Small, easy to ship, always in style. Ninth, vintage leather, briefcases, coach handbags, sturdy travel bags. Old leather quality often beats today's. Finally, ephemera, old maps, letters with interesting postmarks, stock certificates, vintage photographs, small, easy to store, quick sellers. These 10 categories are where the money is right now. Knowing what to buy is only half the battle. You also have to know where to find it. Estate sales are one of the best places to start. When a whole house goes up for sale, you can find incredible things. The key is to get there early. The best stuff always goes first. Walk through the house methodically, attic, basement. You never know what you will find hidden in a dusty corner. It's a treasure hunt where everything must go. Great prices if you're willing to dig. Auctions are another fantastic source, especially for rarer items. You can find fine art, you can find classic cars. The trick is to do your homework, go to preview day, inspect and set a firm budget before bidding starts. The excitement can make you overspend. Learn the auctioneer's rhythm. Don't be afraid to bid, know when to walk away. Online auctions are a great tool. Factor in shipping costs. Flea markets and car boot sales are for the thrill of the hunt. It's a classic for a reason. You'll sift through a lot of junk to find gems. The gems are there. Practice your negotiating skills. Most vendors expect you to haggle. Make a reasonable offer. Always bring cash. Get there as early as possible. The early bird gets the worm. Be prepared to walk away with nothing. Don't overlook local charity shops and thrift stores. They get new donations every day. Pricing is often done by volunteers who might not know true value. People have found priceless items for a few dollars. The key to thrift success is consistency. Go often. Make it part of your weekly routine. The more you go, the better your chances of being there the day a real treasure comes through the door. Once you have found your item, you need to price it right. This is where so many people go wrong. Do not just guess. The best way to determine a price is to look up sold listings online. Go to sites like eBay and filter to show only sold listings. An asking price means nothing. A sold price tells you what someone paid recently. This is real market data, the most valuable tool a reseller has. When it comes to cleaning, less is more. Your first instinct might be to scrub until it shines. That can be a huge mistake. Many collectors value original patina. Aggressive cleaning can strip it away. For most things, a gentle wipe with a soft, dry cloth is enough. For silver, use silver polish gently. For wood, use quality furniture wax. When in doubt, do nothing. Better dusty than damaged from cleaning. Writing a good description is crucial. Be honest and be thorough. Take clear, well-lit photos from every angle. Show any maker's marks. Take close-ups of any damage, no matter how small. In your description, tell the story if you know it. Mention the maker, the era, the materials. The more information you provide, the more confident a buyer will feel. Honesty about condition builds trust. A good description and great photos will sell an item faster than anything else. So here are your final steps. First, decide, flip or keep. Second, focus on a few categories you like. Learn the key makers and marks. Third, start small with items easy to ship. Fourth, always check sold prices before you buy. Fifth, clean gently. Write a great description with lots of photos. Flip for cash. Collect for joy. The world of antiques is full of adventure. The most important tip, just get started. Go out there, start looking. You'll be amazed at what you find. Good luck.